How's it going, my G's? It's Artifact, and it's a tutorial day. Today I'm going to do some white noise sweeps with a bit of an interesting kind of shake to them. And you can go ahead and make your own white noise sweeps after this, hopefully, and make them a little bit more interesting. And yeah, not a heavy neurofunk bass today, but big shout out to you, Tag, one of my loyal patron supporters, resampled my slurp from my introduction on my YouTube videos and made this very relaxing kind of song, which has been very nice this morning as I've been a little bit tired. Probably because my coffee is decaffeinated. Yeah, I'm trying to cut down on caffeine, but it's not really helping. I'm just really tired now. Anyway, we'll see how it goes, but that's all we're making today, this little white noise sweep. But I think it's very, very cool and very, very useful. And yeah, how I've done it is, you know, when you have like an intro and you've got like these kind of transitional points between the intro, something like this is great in between those. So you can use it like in different parts of your track. But what I've done to make it a bit more interesting than just normal white noise is it's got this kind of, yeah, this kind of like shaker effect on it. So, very, very simply, how we make this is we're only using the level to automate everything on an LFO. And I actually made this in a lesson last night with my mate Wadcar. Shout out to you. But yeah, we needed something else for the intro, so I tried to make these white noise sweeps. And I'm just going to leave the preset down below as well, so you can just go ahead and download it. And yeah, just make your own version. But what I've done to make the white noise a little bit more natural is I've just put a bit of phasing filtering, and I've put a bit of a normal phaser, and then a bit of reverb, so it's not just like really harsh white noise, it's a bit softer, you know, like an egg that's been, wait, are eggs soft? I don't know, it depends if it's in its shell or not, I suppose. An egg that's been taken out of its shell. Yeah, that's soft. I'm terrible with jokes today. Just forget that one. Right. So I've got 3 LFOs. And 2 of them are tracked to the level. And then 1 of them is tracked to the amount of modulation of one of the other LFOs. So it's hard to get your head around it. I wish I could rename these LFOs to make it easier for you, but I can't. LFO2 is the overall volume of our sweep. So I've chosen the length of the sweep in the MIDI note with the sweep and the sweep and the sweep. And then that's 4 bars or whatever. So this is 4 bars. So you can see it here, it comes up. Here we have the kind of transition, and then it goes back down again. So it sweeps up and down. And then just before it sweeps down, I kind of cut the volume and then bring it back up again. I'm not sure why I did that, but I think it just sounded a bit cooler. But then the main thing that I've got is you can hear as it's slowly coming up, it's just like normal white noise, just like a shh. But then, right, this is the important part, when we get to the transition, it starts to go ch-ch-ch. It does like a little shaker. Like imagine like you're in a desert and there's like a rattlesnake, but he's like creeping up to you. And then like when he gets there, he goes ch-ch-ch. Yeah, that's what rattlesnakes do. They creep up and they make cool shaker sounds, right? So this is kind of a rattlesnake white noise shaker something. Anyway, yeah, so that shaking part is just another modulation on the same parameter on the level of the white noise again, and it's just set to 16ths here. So it's just going like really, really quickly. And you can hear it there where it came in. And the reason it wasn't doing it at the beginning is because I used our next LFO, LFO4, and put it all the way down so it's off, and then I've chosen where that rattlesnake shake comes in during the loop by bringing it up here. So it only comes in at this part just before the transition. So we go, right? So this is turning on LFO3. LFO4 is turning on LFO3. LFO4 is turning on LFO3. LFO4 is turning on LFO3. So how do we do that? We go to the matrix, and the LFO4 is just tracked to the LFO3 amount here, right? So if I was to take this LFO off again, you know, so this new one here that I'm going to control the on and off, I'm going to drag that and just put it onto the LFO3 amount slider here. And then, yeah, there we go. So it comes on there, it does the shake, and then it comes off again. And that is the Rattlesnake white noise shake. And yeah, what I've gone ahead and done is then I've bounced it out, and just to kind of perfect it a little bit more, I just ended up changing the kind of volume on the last bit because it was a little bit quieter and I wanted it to sound more like this. So obviously it's very, very quiet, but if I turn it up just so you can hear it, like for the purposes of the demonstration. Yeah, I've put a bit of echo, some Endless Smile reverb, some Valhalla room, taking out some low end on the EQ, taking out more low end on the EQ, some more echo to make it like really longer. And I've turned it down to like 12 or something in the mix, and then it's just sitting really nicely in the background here. And then what I've done is I've taken parts of the tail and then chopped them up, and then yeah, kind of reused them in other parts of the track for like these kind of impact points. So that's something else you can do with the white noise as well, to kind of give you that brightness on the impact parts of the song that need a bit of boosting. Yeah, so a little bit of a utility tutorial today, I would say. But yeah, I'll leave the preset down below. Feel free to go ahead and grab it. And all I ask that you do in return is to tell one of your closest family members how much you love them. And also like and subscribe if you're not, because we actually reached 1.7k yesterday or so, which I'm really, really thankful for, because 7 is my favourite number. So we kind of, and there's a 7 in there, so that's involved. And yeah, aside from that, yeah, check out the links down below to Patreon, presets, tuition. I've got loads of new presets coming out for you guys very, very soon. Hope you're excited for that. Have a lovely, lovely day. Peace. Bye.